we come here at a time where we may be able to, in a very important way, address a subject matter that has frequently been considered too esoteric, too hard to quantify, to really enjoy the full breadth of the attention of scholars and lawyers and academicians. And so I join you here in the view that this is a very, very important moment in the development of our First Amendment concerns. Racism, anti-Semitism are twin evils that our society has a long history of having to confront and to deal with. Because of that long history, there has been advanced the argument that there ought to be an exception to the protected speech doctrines that have emerged from the courts, and that there ought to be a special case made for this particular kind of conduct. And it's a very inviting proposition, one that if it's put to me by Professor Conyers, I find myself hard-pressed to resist. But I want to tell you that once you get to the close cases in our society, you run a chance of challenging people to violate any kind of hard and fast law. And it may have accidentally been the better course of wisdom that we have a number of these cases that kind of flow all over the place. We don't have a really hard line. We have the fighting words doctrine that is sometimes honored and sometimes not. Imminent danger and all the other theories that the court sometimes necessarily or conveniently create to rationalize their responsibility in a particular matter. And so I think that perhaps if we were to do what really appeals to me, that is to take extremist speech out of the protections of the First Amendment, that we might be inviting an incredibly difficult and provocative circumstance from that point on. I've been in touch with the special prosecutor for the state of New York in the Brawley case. I've been in touch with the lawyers. I've been besieged by people to come in with committee hearings, and I think that much of the discussion that comes from this conference is going to help us decide how and when this subcommittee in the Congress is going to approach a very sensitive subject matter. Here in this state, the timeliness of this hearing cannot be overstressed because of the emotional tensions that now exist throughout the state on this and related subjects of extremist speech and racially motivated violence. And so I think that this hearing is timely and important.